はいはい。ちょっと待ってね。なんだろうな。これ。うーん。ちょっと待って。はい。the stream seems okay. Everything seems okay. So, I guess let's begin the video. So today, let's say, no, that's not really a happy moment, but let's say just to try to figure out what is actually going on. And I mean, Gura is said to be a pretty popular, right? Because it's also one of the few VTuber which is in the early days. And I really hate it when someone that is sincere, right, is being pressured by some kind of corporation or by other people. So it's like wokeness. Wokeness, communism, and all those things. So it's like, man, it just sort of happened, I guess. Anyway, I think we will begin the stream soon. So give me a moment. Let me take a look if everything's okay. By the way, this stream is actually yes, I could go with Japanese and English. So feel free to post if there's anything. Anyway, let me check the last thing if everything's okay. Alright, please tell me everything's okay before telling me everything's okay. まあ、はい。まずは、まあ、これでいきましょう。So, let's begin. Let's see.
Hey, what's up, guys? Over here. So it's never been more over. It is official. Gura is graduating from Hololive. This was a long time coming, but something that millions of people are reacting to right now. And if you're a longtime viewer of the channel and a VTuber fan, you know I've covered her many times over the years, and you were definitely expecting this video today after the announcement yesterday. And if you're not a VTuber,
Yes, I sort of expected it. No, I'm not expecting it from you actually. But I actually saw Gura's announcement yesterday, which is like final announcement about her graduation, but it's a bit kind of sad to be honest. Like, yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's someone that we hold dear, right? So, Run. Yes, it's kind of sad. Like, seriously, it's kind of sad. Sorry, I think I might look a bit strange, but I mean, Runa may look a bit strange, but because I need to like check the screen right and the system right, so. But anyway, it's definitely a really sad thing, and I believe a lot of people felt the same way. But for me, I actually want to find out what is actually going on, and because I didn't really follow up Hololive that much, or rather the company, and because of recent situation, right, Communist China Communist China and the previous administration of Japan, right, actually sold Japan out. So it's like, I bet pretty much everyone can figure out what is actually going on or might actually be going on. But anyway, if there's a method for me to know what is actually going on, right, I kind of like want to explore it, I guess, just to get the info. And also, I wish whoever's behind Gura, I hope she'll be happy. I mean, will have a great life for herself, and probably find someone that will make her the most happiest person in her life story. まあ、そう思っているですけどね。グラはとても愛しくてね。じゃあ、そろそろ動画を始めましょう。Let's begin.
Fan, I highly encourage that you watch this video to understand why this is such a big deal right now. So, as you can see, this is Gura, a VTuber who's been with the VTuber agency Hololive for about 4.5 years now. However, over the past 2 years or so, she's had several breaks, and there's been times where months have passed between her streams. However, every time she would go live again, she would receive an enormous amount of supports. However, people were anticipating that at some point she would be graduating, which means retiring from the agency, and a lot of rumors started swirling about a week ago when she posted this on her past life account, Senzawa. This is a blue fish referring to her blue shark VTuber model that she uses at Hololive. Now, this is a past life account. If you don't know what that is, it is your former account that you had before you joined the agency, and typically once you're in the agency, you no longer tweet on the past life account, or at least you do very sparingly. And this being tweeted only a few days ago on her alt account, given the recent breaks she's had, people had a feeling this might signal a graduation. Now, you might recognize Senzawa. It's a huge account with only 25 videos, but 1.2 million subs, many of her videos and her meme songs and stuff like that going viral. But over the course of her time at Hololive, she has tweeted twice on this account. Back in 2022, she said, "uh-oh," which caused millions of people to speculate she was graduating back then. However, then on April 9th of this year, we had this blue fish. And as it turns out, all the doom posting about that were correct. She had this announcement saying, "I have to talk to you about something tonight," with a link to a live stream where she would announce her official upcoming graduation from Hololive.
Actually, I already saw this video, which is, I think I actually did chose let's see what, I think it was this one. Let me give it a try. Yes, it was this video actually, which is what she said. So I guess I will play this video after that. Hold on. Let's continue.
Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting for me to return when the outside world became too much. Let's have as much fun as we can together during these last 2 weeks. Please share your kindness and patience with everyone. And while my time here may be coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever. I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'm feeling really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for letting me be your little shark.
Yep, that was a tough one, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, a lot of people are quite upset, but also happy to congratulate her on such a long career. But as you can see, the attention on this short 8-minute stream is immense. It's #1 on trending right now with over 2 million views, despite only being streamed 14 hours ago. This was a very big moment in VTubing history, but like I said, something that people saw coming for quite some time now. And just to give you like a taste of her influence, this was the pre-stream chat before people even knew she was graduating Hololive. That is memberships going off. It's literally breaking the chat. It's going so fast. That's the influence she has.
Hello, everyone.
So you're probably wondering why 200 plus.
It's
Oh, sorry. I will play that video in a bit after this ends.
Plus 1,000 concurrent people would be watching this VTuber, especially if you're not familiar with VTubers. Well, let me explain just how impactful Gura has been over the years. Right off the bat, she is the most subscribed to VTuber in the world, especially among English VTubers. It's not even close. She is someone who was a part of the first English generation of Hololive called HoloMyth. Hololive at the time was a huge Japanese VTuber agency, and HoloMyth was their first attempt to bring that stuff over to the English-speaking scene. And everyone in that first generation has had a massive impact on VTubing in the West. I would argue they had the biggest influence over anyone else in terms of getting people interested in VTubers or wanting to be VTubers. And all of them are great examples of what a VTuber should be all about. They brought a lot of the great components of idol culture over from Japan. They brought it over here. All of these people are drama-free. They provide great entertainment. They're extremely talented, whether it's as streamers or musicians or what have you. They're all very great, but I will say Gura had the biggest impact of all of them. She instantly went viral from day one. She helped propel that group and VTubers in general into the West. And it began with this first stream right here titled Shark. And as you can see, it has nearly 6 million views on the VOD from 4 years ago. That is absolutely an insane number. And this stream, ironically enough, would begin very awkwardly with something that would become a meme all the way through her graduation. That was just one of many different memorable moments that would signify her career. In fact, she would get so popular, she wouldn't just reach niche areas of VTubing and streaming, she would literally go mainstream. Last year, Gura and several other Hololive members literally sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at a Dodgers game. Okay, that's how mainstream they got. In fact, this got so much attention that a lot of people were checking out VTubers for the first time. And also the Dodgers would go on to win the World Series in 2024. No coincidences, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, she's lived an incredibly drama-free career. The only drama that's ever existed over her time was people attacking her. Mainly jealous weirdos like Brittany Venti, and sleep easy at night knowing that Gura outlived Brittany Venti. That is an accomplishment, but over the years, because of how successful she is and just really being without controversy, people really try to force it over and over and over again. And if you think I talk a lot about Sweet Baby Inc. or Ubisoft, which I do, the only topic I have probably discussed more than stuff like that or anything else on this channel is Gura. I mean, she's tailor-made. I enjoy her content. I like speaking positively about her. But also, she's been in some of the most ridiculous and forced controversies ever, which she has almost never even acknowledged in any way, shape, or form. She has just continued on and made great content. A great example of what this type of VTuber and their aspirations should be all about. Now, of course, all good things have to come to an end. We have the official announcement here from Hololive that was posted after her brief live stream saying, "We regret to announce that Gura Hololive English will be graduating on May 1st of 2025 JST. Since her debut as a member of Hololive English Myth 5 years ago, Gura has touched the hearts of fans around the world, become a beloved face for VTubing in its early stages, and played an instrumental role in the growth of Hololive production. To all the fans who have shown their unwavering love and support, we sincerely thank you. While we understand that this news may be difficult for many, we deeply respect and support Gura's decision as she begins her next chapter. We are endlessly grateful for Gura's remarkable contributions and wish her nothing but success and happiness on her journey forward." And for those who don't know as well, she's definitely dealt with a lot of things involving her anxiety and related things over the years. Part of the reason she's had as many breaks as she did, it's been a struggle to deal with the attention and the pressure that's been on her. I think that's very clear. So this is something, like I said, the writing's been on the walls for a very long time. But of course, there's something that a lot of people are looking at right now, and it's the specific mention she made of disagreements with management that we've heard from several Hololive VTubers who recently graduated as well.
This has been a very long time coming, but today I am here to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive on May 1st, 2025, JST. My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction.
So looking at that set of comments, and like I said, the previous and similar comments made by other major Hololive VTubers who have graduated.
Okay, I think from here, right? Damn it. I think I got a bit. I think my anger rise a bit. Because it's not like I completely. It's not like Runa is completely oblivious about what's actually going on. 別にその何もわからないとかじゃないし、だからなんとなくわかるかもしれません。I may actually able to guess it about what is actually going on. And yes, I'm ちょっと怒ります。いや、ちょっとではないけど。I'm a bit angry, but probably not. Probably not just a bit. You know what? I really hate those people that cause trouble in a hostile way. And it's seriously very damaging. That's why action must be taken. Don't just sit there before taking any action. Action is everything, result is everything. Take action on it, act on it. Or else you will just hurt the people that you care. And the people who care about you. Take action. There's definitely retribution to every action. But if you don't take the action, you will lose everything. Because not choosing an action is also a choice. Anyway, let's continue. I will talk about my reaction and my thoughts after the closing toward the end of the stream. But I thought from time to time I will put in some comment of mine, at least from Runa's.
Graduated, people are starting to speculate that maybe there's something going on here in the.
My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction.
So looking at that set of comments, and like I said, the previous and similar comments made by other major Hololive VTubers who have graduated, people are starting to speculate that maybe there's something going on here in the company. However, if you look at the impact of the stock here, I'll just show from the past 5 days here, you can see the moment.
Wait. Do you guys notice what's going on here? This video was, I haven't checked the stock yet, but if you compare about what is going on, this is most likely related to wokeness, communism wokeness, like communist Democrats, communist China's. I hope it's not, but I can tell what is going on actually. Oh, damn. I think I'm going to start to use slur from now on the stream. Damn. Holy Holy. Okay, great. What the F?
She announced her graduation, a 10% drop off in Cover Corp's stock. That's not too surprising, and people are kind of looking at this whole situation from a bird's eye view and saying Gura announces graduation, she's audibly upset and crying. for this is disagreements with Hololive management. What the hell's going on here? And you can see this tweet's got 77,000 likes. A lot of people are also asking these questions. Unfortunately, it's going to be very confusing. I have no answers for you, obviously, at this point. It's all speculation. And I think people should also understand that a lot of this stuff comes from what I would imagine is corpo speak about disagreements with Hololive management and the direction of the company. But one thing is definitely worth noting, and it's that Hololive recently went public. And typically, when a company goes public, you might have massive internal changes, especially with the direction of the company. But again, this is speculation, and she might be using corpo speak to make this kind of a neat and organized way of leaving the company without getting into specifics. Again, we will never know, but overall, a pretty crazy set of developments. And you can see the CEO of Cover Corp personally thanking her under the announcement tweet of her graduation, saying, "Thank you, Gura-san, for all of your hard work in Hololive English. Because of you and other members of Hololive English, Hololive became so loved and popular in English-speaking countries. I'm so grateful for everything you've done. Thank you with all my heart." And obviously, there was a great relationship with the company. There had to be for all these years. But if things fall off, especially after going public, we don't really know. And if this is corpo speak that she used in her announcement, again, it's all speculation, but I think that's kind of where people should leave it at this point. But clearly, her leaving the company's had a significant impact already. I mean, they lost the bragging rights to having the biggest VTuber in the world and being the ones that have Gura on their roster. It's a big hit, and obviously it's going to impact the stock as well. But where we go with Hololive here, anyone who thinks this is the end, I think they're being incredibly dramatic. But I think it's definitely fair to question where the direction of the company is going at this point after losing several big talents, including their biggest one, Gura. But at the end of the day, I think people are going to be sad about this news, but also they should be very appreciative of everything that she's given the VTubing scene and really just content creation in general throughout her time with Hololive. And I have a very, very strong feeling based on her words of her upcoming things going on.
Yes, I definitely just hope that Gura's son or she will have a great life ahead in her coming up chapters, which is, yes. Maybe, I mean, if you stick with a company like for 5 years already, right? That's actually pretty long. And to stick with a company so long, like, it really like build out a lot of unneeded stress because of all the, stupidity going on. So 5 years is actually very long, to be honest. So I think this will be a great rest for her as well. Maybe in the near future, hopefully she will have a great life ahead. Now that's about. I do not know what the company is about, and I sort of, because I could sort of guess what is actually going on, right? Especially with the company going public, which is definitely not a good idea in more ways than one. Especially not choosing the right moment to go public. That's the thing. This is the thing, this kind of VTuber business side doesn't really need a lot of stakeholders to like, own a company. If you need that, there's something wrong with your management. That shit, like fuck man. Like, like F. There's a big F if you need investors. That is no go. Only go. Hey wait, what's with this weird name actually? I hope it's not real, but anyway, let me check a bit. あ、いや、間違ったよ。That's a crazily weird name. I hope I am actually wrong. Um, wait, what? Tony Cox, right? なんで Yahoo. Oh, I see. I make a mistake. 作ろう世界か愛するガルキャを。いやー、違うでしょ。There's something really weird. Oh my, why are you in LinkedIn? That is one of the bad signs. LinkedIn. Did the management go greedy or something? Because if it is, and people is willing to pay for the merchandise, like really mark up merchandise for good at a large quantity, and he go even more greedy, causing damages to loss of damages, that is a bad sign of going woke. I really hope it's not that, like, seriously, really, I don't hope that's the case. 本当にそう願いますが、でも、とりあえず、let's finish this video first.
On with her future, that she's likely going to return to her Senzawa account or something new and try to keep going with content creation. I have a strong feeling about that. So again, lots to be thankful for, and I'm glad they got to enjoy her content. I'm sure tons of you watching this video are grateful as well. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, even the title is strange. Well, it's not exactly strange, but well, I guess everyone felt it's quite similar, I suppose. Alright, so first thing first, I did like to check out whether I have subscribed to her SAX account.
Should also understand.
Where is her original account? I mean, like, before she is accepted into the agency. Because seriously, I don't think being a VTuber, right, you need to join an agency. I mean, if you need to, like, create merchandise and all those, like, all the management, accounting and everything, maybe you need an agency, but I believe you could, like, easily go into a collaboration with a company that's willing to stick with you and be your partner for throughout your entire career. There shouldn't be any problem for VTubers. So it's really pointless to actually join a company, to be honest, or an agency. Seriously, it's like, why do you even do that? Well, there's many reasons to it, but at the bottom line, it's, let's say to be rational, right? It's not exactly needed unless other factors is factored in to the equation. Anyway, where's your account anyway? Oh, come on, raise your account. I mean, I did like to make sure that I at least did add her on her account. Hey, wait. Senzawa is her account? Hey, no, I don't think so, though. Majiga. Hold on. Let me go.
Referring to her Blue Shark VTuber model that she uses at Hololive. Now, from the agency and even a viewer of the channel and a VTuber fan, you know I've covered her many times over the years, and you're a fan, big VTuber year stream supports hiring. When she posted this on, and at one point she would be graduating, which means retiring from the agency, and a lot of rumors started swirling about a week ago when she posted this on her past life account, Senzawa. This is a bluefish referring to her Blue Shark.
Alright, I will subscribe to her past life account. Just so, well, to be honest, probably a lot of friends will not want to be separate from her, so yes, and neither do I want to. So let's subscribe, alright? Let me add her. 1.2 million, yeah. Alright, subscribe. Senzawa. 実はどういう意味なんでしょう、Senzawa って。Can't really tell what is the meaning of that, but here's the Twitter. Senzawa. And Twitch as well. Yes, I guess I will join her Twitch and yeah. Let's subscribe. So the Twitch. Let's see. Follow. Yes, I become follower, and hopefully maybe in the future, if, well, let's say she came back cheating or streaming again, I mean, it's a great way to support her. And also I did like to add her X account. Follow しました。Oh my. I think I sort of get the point. A company going public is a bad idea because when you go public, they will be in the stock market, and because the stock market and the investors are full of
Hi. Hello everyone.
Because the stock market and let's say and the investors are full of companies, and most of them are companies from units, which is personnel, so I guess no one is really okay for a company that the company that starts without the need of a lot of like funding, people working hard together as a community to build out the company until today, and then the company suddenly switch to going into public when there's no need for it. As why do you need? There's not a lot of funding needed, so why do you need to go public? Unless someone go greedy. It's like completely retarded, seriously. Yes. Which means, yes, it's pretty obvious. Definitely the company go woke. Which is why the very first step is to go public with the company or agency. I think I'm I will be dumping Hololive. It's a bit too much. I mean, they are doing something very unethical, most likely. Especially most of the company in Japan, right? Like animation company, where first, I mean, you guys can actually do the research yourself, like, but research is different from actually digging into it. So you seriously have to dig into it to know. But basically, the summary is that Communist China actually, after their sabotage on Japan, right, especially with Kyoto Animation, and also the case with Abe. After what they did to Taiwan, they did to Abe. So whatever the result is, if you want to know, you can dig extremely deep, then you'll be able to find it out. Just like everything that's going on, that everything is boring, everything about what is actually World War II, what is it, all those lies. You can easily tell what's going on. So let's see. Yeah, why does Hololive need to go public? I mean, why do you need that money for? YouTube, being a YouTuber doesn't even need that kind of money, let alone YouTubers. So why? That's clearly something is completely related to the wokeness. I hope it's not, but it's pretty clear here. The messaging is clear. Else, why would someone leave a company, right? If they are happy with the company or the agency. I mean, Gura and all the other YouTubers are actually very happy in the early days. So why will they leave? There are many reasons, but clearly this is not the reasons, the good reason of that is happily go lucky, this kind of reason of leaving the agency. So yeah, I think I will just give the F to Hololive. I also doesn't have time to if the agency is like this, right? No matter how many YouTuber or new people go join and have, even if they have fun or if one have fun watching them, the company or the agency is gonna fuck it up either way. So why waste our time? Why not just support them individually, privately, without the agency in connection? So yeah, that's definitely what am I gonna do anyway. That sucks. Oh man. Yeah. Well, whatever. Sorry. I think if I let anyone like sort of think that or felt somehow make you feel bad, then I apologize to them. Sorry. I mean, this is not exactly a happy situation, right? So yeah. Anyway, since I already follow her and follow her Twitch channel, I think as well YouTube as well. I definitely subscribe already, so I definitely will follow up with her. Follow up this and check up on all the updates from her into the future. I mean, she really helped a lot of us to be able to stand up on our feet, so it's not something we can forget. We won't forget because she is very dear to us. I mean, I bet a lot of people is willing to go to war just because of this. Man. Damn communist China and their bioweapon. Communist democracies. Just a big F. Wokeness, BLM, anti-fas. Yeah, right. I mean, there's probably a large population that aren't pull the trigger, but I'm not one of them. And yeah, it's definitely not good news, and I'm sorry. Now let's continue on. Take a look at her video. I think I will mix up the volume so that everyone could listen to her. Oh wait, hold on. Can I change the title? Give me a moment. I mean, the title is kind of like weird, right? So, oh okay. Seems I am able to make some changes. Yeah, this should do, I think. Okay. The title is crazily long for no good reason. Yeah, this kind of sucks, seriously. Let me make some changes, right? And no, actually let's just, you know, run her videos. I will put it as well. One moment. Alright. this long? No, I didn't mute it, so it's a bit weird actually. Let's see. Yes. Wait. Let's see the beginning of the live chart and everything. Let's take a look. So, holy. Anyone is subscribing to her as member. I really hope that Hololive actually will make sure the money actually did paid to her. I know that Hololive will take a cut, but make sure that the money is given to her. Or else people are going to take action, like literally going to take action at each and every single individual that is involved in the unlawful, unethical, and okay, no more laws. Let's just say unethical behavior. People is going to take action if Hololive did not pay all the money to her. I mean, people literally willingly pay large amount of support just to make sure she will have a happy life moving forward. This is their thanks. This is their thanksgiving, appreciation. This is their love. If Hololive do not practice ethically, we will have them accountable. Seriously.
Hello everyone.
Sorry. So basically it's that we will help them accountable if they didn't pay or they didn't sorry, one moment. So yes, if Hololive didn't behave ethically, they are gonna get it. There are many. By just looking over here, right? There are people who subscribe us. Okay, how many is this? 1, 2. I think roughly 4 years of subscription there. This is no joke. People will literally take action if Hololive didn't behave ethically and give her all the support money that's being paid by all these people as appreciation for her. Yep. Anyway.
Hi. Hello everyone. It's me, Gura from Hololive English Myth. Thank you for coming tonight and for being here. It really means a lot to me that you're here right now. I'll keep this short and to the point. I'm not so good with words, but I will do my best. And please forgive me. I am reading off of some notes so that I don't forget anything. First of all, I'm really sorry for worrying you or upsetting you with this announcement. This has been a very long time coming, but today I am here to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive on May 1st, 2025, JST. My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction. I debuted in September of 2020 with 4 other incredibly talented girls who I respect and admire. I had barely any streaming or singing and dancing experience before joining this company. It was incredibly exciting, but also very intense and unexpected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and expectations. I remember there being many days where the stress was so overwhelming that I couldn't eat or keep food down. But the continuous support and patience of my wonderful community helped to lessen that feeling and pushed me to go on to do things that I didn't even know I was capable of. I am so lucky and so thankful for each and every one of you, to the opportunities given to me, and for the almost 5 years we've been able to spend together. I love singing for you and performing for you on stage or in my bedroom. You helped pull me out of my shell, and I went off from being too scared to sing alone in my shower to singing live in front of hundreds and thousands of people. When I think about how many of you I've been able to connect with, it brings me so much joy. It's been an honor and a dream come true to be your shark, your Goopa. With you, I've been able to achieve what I thought for a very long time would be impossible for a girl like me. To feel a part of something and to belong. I love being an idol and VTubing and watching all of my senpai, kohai, and the entire VTubing community grow into this amazing, colorful, and successful world. I love the banter we've shared over the years. I love your clips and compilations, your cosplays, fan art, every single bit of it. I am so lucky to have been loved in such a way. Those of you that sat and fretted over what to write, that poured your hearts out to me in ink, please know that I have all of your letters, and I will seal them and keep them forever until the archaeologists dig them up in 300 years and try and decipher what a gargura was. Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting for me to return when the outside world became too much. Let's have as much fun as we can together during these last 2 weeks. Please share your kindness and patience with everyone. And while my time here may be coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever. I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'm feeling really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for letting me be your little shark.
Yeah. It's it's definitely the agency and company. Yeah, I definitely am dumping Hololive. No more, not wasting my time with them anymore. That's a like big waste of time. They're going when a company or agency go public, right? They always is in the same loop. I believe everyone knows about Ubisoft, right? It's the same thing. Same F thing. It's gonna be a same. I mean, this is the thing about communism. It's always this kind of thing. Always this hell shit. I mean, everyone like probably already realize it, right? Like, let's say before everything happens, like before even 2015, which is 2015. Actually, not 2015. Even before that, before the 2000, 50 years before that, which is like 1950, I think. There are a lot of warnings of this keep coming out, saying that talking about communist swarm, communist China's, and everything, but it seems like no one is really picking up and listen. That's why things get this worse. That's why the bioweapon is being used and everything. And that's why we are at this stage. Because no action taken. You know, one shouldn't wait for the government or anyone rely on anyone to take action, but take their own personal action. There's definitely gonna be consequences, but you have to measure the weight. Is whether the consequences you're willing to take it or not, or take no action at all and suffer not just the consequences from not taking action, but the result of not taking action as well. So, do you want to receive 2 times the damage or 1 time the damage? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? So it's really like up to your choice. You make the decision. I mean, it's your life story. Doesn't matter to anyone else. It's not that it doesn't matter. It matters, but it's your life story. You are the one that's responsible on running it. Everyone has it. Alright. Or back to the Stone Age. Haha. No, it's not funny. 面白くないからね、これ。グラちゃん。I will definitely follow her X account, YouTube forever, and as well as on Twitch. But Hololive, no. I'm 100% junking it. Like, I can tell already. So since already happened a few times already, not just with Gura, it's pretty obvious what is going on. So no. Fuck. Sorry. F that. Sorry if this live stream make you uncomfortable, but this is something that shouldn't be ignored any longer. It's if you want to live in a community, you are responsible for the community. For that particular community. It's not about neighborhood, seriously. It's community, alright? Anyway, it doesn't matter whether you agree with me or disagree with me or with Runa, but one thing for sure is that I have said what I'm supposed to say and speak out. It's up to you how you want to interpret this information. I mean, Gen Z is like brain rot, right? And it's extremely stupid and retarded. So like, what the fuck, man? How are you so stupid? Sorry, I used the word again. It's like, WTF, why I use that S? Okay, whatever, I don't know. At this point, it's not really a slur already, you know. It's a fact. It's not a slur. After all, what you wonder? How are you gonna put that? You can't even do mathematics. What the heck? Like, what the hell? Oh, let's see. Yeah. I think I would stream this later on after this current live stream, probably in like 5 minute, 10 minute time. But I will go into it later on. I wonder what she's talking about here. I forgot already. I did watch her videos and such. And yes, she is someone to care about as well. Aside from fish. Not aside from. Similar with Gura as well. Oh dear. So yes, so this is a sad moment. So everyone, if anyone is watching this video or later on this live, do give her some support. I mean, yes, you did support her for her Gura account, which is with Hololive, but it's best to support them individually. So make sure you follow her on her original account, which is Senzawa. Her Twitch, Senzawa, and also her not Hololive, definitely not Hololive, and her YouTube account as well. Make sure to follow her and give her the support she needs. I mean, if you really love her, just stick with her. I mean, in real life, probably, let's say, you maybe have your wife and such, but let's say real life is real life and relationship connection is another thing. Real life, like having a wife and a family, is definitely nice. There's a commitment and also a love. Like, love have many shapes. Could just learn to differentiate it. Like, oh man, fuck them. Damn you. Hololive. Like, freaking damn. Yeah, it's them. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I want to share her post to my account, I guess. And yes. And just so her record doesn't disappear, I will also share this. Let's see, download, not download, on X. Mm, I wonder if there's a hashtag for it. Um, okay, so yes, so anyone want to like get some kind of interesting updates, right? So you may actually like follow her on her X account, or maybe if you follow me, then maybe you can get the updates as well if there's any. So yeah, that's about it. I guess this will be the end of this current stream, and we'll move on to the next stream, which is like probably in 5 minutes time. Feel free to drop by if you're interested. I mean, yeah, right? I mean, Runa will be interested, so why not? Okay, gitu. Nah, kita ya. It's kind of sad, seriously. Yeah, it's sad. It does hurt a lot. Kita ya. Nakita so, nakiso. まあ、じゃあね。